Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Raptors, middle part of the year. They're in 10th place. They need to put together some wins.
You know, for the Raptors, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Ja Morant, a first-time All-Star in 2022. His teammates say he is the best point guard in the league. Morant said, quote, "I'm a very humble guy, but also confident, so I'll let my teammates continue to talk for me. I'll just do what I can do on the floor to prove them right." Brian, Coach Jenkins said, quote, "All he cares about is winning."
Indeed. Thanks, Allie. And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Toronto, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Now here's Anunoby. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Van Vliet against Morant. Jackson outside. Left side Morant. Back to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Drills it from deep.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Van Vliet against Morant. Here's Trent. They get it again. Outside Barnes. Here's Anunoby. And again, Toronto no good. Morant against Van Vliet. 11 feet out. Outside for Morant. Pass to Brooks. From downtown. They get it back. Jackson outside. Outside Bane. Takes it inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Now here's Siakam, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26 and a half a game. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Adams. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Second shot opportunity.
Defensively, OG Anunoby has all the tools. Athleticism, he can get it done on the perimeter, and has the size to compete inside.
Van Vliet misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Barnes.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Morant.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And he can't hit the second. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
That's good from Siakam. Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, BA, it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
The drive by Morant. Yes, it's good.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Siakam outside. Oh, the swat by Adams. Morant against Siakam. Morant, the pass to Adams. And here's Bane. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Bane's got 9.
I just love the ball.
Pass to Anunoby. Trent outside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here they come. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Three-pointer, no good. Toronto trailing. And here's Siakam. Last game out, 36 points for him.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
On the wing, Bane. Pass to Jackson. Up and in on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Toronto calls time here. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Conchar. He's checked in for Memphis. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Well, I think for the Grizzlies, they're a bit disappointed. The execution hasn't been consistent, but there's still a lot of games left to play.
And here are the Raptors now, trailing by 8. Siakam in the post. Adams is there. And the basket by Siakam.
Can beat you from mid-range as well. Siakam adding more nuances to his game every year.
Van Vliet against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Oh, it cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And he drops the first. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And Morant drops them both.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Here's Anunoby. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Van Vliet with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Anunoby against Brooks. Inside. And Siakam with the slam.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Pass to Conchar. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Conchar. On the wing, Brooks. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. And then Morant with the dunk.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Van Vliet. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Pass to Anunoby. Oh, Adams with the block.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
And that one's good for Brooks.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Now here's Siakam. Give him 8 points now. Over Adams. Siakam, no good.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Morant. On the wing, Conchar. Now Brooks. Here's Adams. Siakam pulls down the board. And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The rebound by Jackson.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. No good on the 3. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Can't get it to drop. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Outside Morant. On the wing, Brooks. The shot won't fall. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Jackson against Anunoby. Trent from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
And it's Morant missing. And here are the Raptors now. A 12-point game. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam with a screen on Morant. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. This is another. He's 0 for 4.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
And Toronto calls time here. Changes here for the Raptors. Achua's checked in for Siakam. Young comes in for Anunoby. And it's Ben in for Trent. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Williams is checked in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. So it's Toronto now. They trail by 14. To the inside, here's Achua. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brandon Clark. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achiuwa was traded before his second year in the league.
You know, it's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year. But Precious, he had a great second year.
That cuts the lead to single digits.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Here's Jones, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Williams.
2 minutes left in the first.
Here's Conchar, guarded by Van Vliet. Clark against Achua. And the basket by Clark. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Van Vliet. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
At the line for your Raptors, Fred Van Vliet. One shot.
Van Vliet, no good on the free throw. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grab.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Here's Conchar. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 6. Jones misses. Toronto has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Van Vliet against Jones. Outside Barnes. There's the three. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle big time.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes, makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
Toronto trailing. Pass to Van Vliet. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Van Vliet. 7 points in the game. Barnes, no good.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Pass to Conchar. And there's the screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That is first personal. 15 fouls. Shooting for Memphis, John Conchar, taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ending the quarter up 10. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And the Grizzlies shooting the rock well at 46%. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. And it's Aldama in at the 5. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The Raptors shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Trent from long range. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Jones from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in the game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Benton can't get it to go.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
To the middle. Tipped. Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got his first points of the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Conchar. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. And looking at overall steal numbers, here are the teams that continue to wreak havoc. Number 1, the Raptors.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Down low. Here's Benton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Smitty.
What it means, BA, as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
Pass to Trent. Nails the baby hook.
What a tough finish with all that contact. When Gary's doing damage inside, it's scary.
Here's Aldama. And here is Williams. And again, Memphis no good. Outside Anunoby. Here's Benton, defended by Jones. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Friday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto. To the left side wing. Pass to Brooks. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And stolen by Boucher. Oh, stolen by Morant. Covered by Boucher. Brooks left side. Oh, good D by Boucher. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Timeout call. Memphis. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Morant, the pass to Brooks. To the wing, right side. looking to end the drought, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And he makes a first. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Cold shot's good from the stripe. For Toronto, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Benton, hounded by Morant. Here's Siakam. He shoots again.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
The first one falls, and now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
And another miss by Memphis.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Benton, hounded by Morant. Here's Boucher for 3. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Here's Siakam. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together. From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Siakam hits them both.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
On the wing, Brooks. The 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Benton, hounded by Morant. Trent on the wing. Pass to Benton. Boucher a screen on Morant. Trent for 3. And again, Toronto no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Right wing from outside the arc. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Here's Siakam. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Van Vliet's checked in for Banton. Steven Adams checked in for Memphis. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Adams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And they'll get another chance. Really left him alone that time. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
Back to Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Fred Van Vliet, a unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Outside for Boucher. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Trent with it. 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Siakam, no good. Memphis leading. Now here's Morant. Over to the wing. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Barnes with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Pass to Siakam. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Outside Morant. Guarded by Trent. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Clark's checked in. And so he hits both. Toronto trailing. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. Inside, Achua. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
You can run the offense through Siakam. That's part of what he brings to the table.
Out to the right wing. From outside, off the mark. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 44% from the field during the second. Now here's Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Trent outside. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Pass to Clark. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major, major impact.
First free throw is good. Young, he's checked in for Toronto. That one's no good.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Now here's Trent. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers. The kick out to Van Vliet. Offensive board. Achua. No good with a layup. Well, Memphis shooting 40% from the field in this one. Outside for Brooks. From the arc. On the wing, Brooks. Outside Morant. Another shot. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
And Toronto calls time here.
Thank you to our Northside crew.
He's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Morant. A moment here to see the numbers for Pascal Siakam.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Morant's gotten 6 of 10 from the floor. Very efficient. Here's Trent. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Trent's got 6.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Jones with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. There's Jackson with the 3. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds in the game. Young, the pass to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Now here's Achua. Outside Young. 6 to shoot. Pass to Achua. 3-pointer. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now. Jones, the pass to Brooks. Back to Jones. Clark with the screen. Outside for Brooks. Puts up a 3. The shot that time not on target. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Trent for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 14.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Conchar, guarded by Trent. It's stolen by Trent. Fast break, here we go. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Give him 8.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Drains the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Here's Barnes, and the layup falls.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
And the Grizzlies shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Jackson down low, guarded by Young. Jackson down low. Young's there. Count it. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Van Vliet outside. The three is up. Hits the trifecta.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
And here's Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. On the wing, Conchar. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Grizzlies out in front, up by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line. You got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Taking a look at Memphis. They're moving up. I don't know if they're a championship contender, but they're showing flashes.
Yeah, here at the halfway point of the season, if they keep improving, who knows what's possible. And guys, how about the Raptors? Involved in a very competitive matchup right now.
They're struggling to nail the shots right now. Selection is a big part of that. They got to work harder to find quality looks.
Yeah, these teams are playing at a faster pace, Shaq. I mean, sometimes you got to slow things down to get your big fellas involved, and you got to have patience.
When you say slow down, do you mean like this?
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the one. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Now here's Siakam. From the stripe. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. From 12 feet. Rebound by Van Vliet. Toronto trailing. Here's Anunoby. The shot misses. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot, no problem.
Now here's Siakam. Van Vliet outside. And the 3 off target.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Bane, the pass to Morant. Trent against Bane. Brooks outside. Launches it. That one's good. Desmond Bane for 3. Bane's got 12 points in the game.
Making use of these corner spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
Pass to Siakam. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Steven Adams.
First team foul.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
That free throw, no good. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
And he's good on the second. Here's Morant. 16 points for him. Pass to Jackson from deep. Good, and the setup by Morant. He's got 17.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Siakam against Adams. Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. Trent right side. Back to Barnes. Van Vliet against Morant. 5 to shoot. Pass to Siakam. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Adams. Morant with it. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game.
Bread and butter play. Morant in screen and roll, he'll typically make you pay.
Trent outside. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Barnes with a screen on Morant. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no good.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Basket counts. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Here's Barnes. Oh, no good again that time. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And Toronto calls time here. Some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher comes in for Barnes, and it's Benton in for Trent. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Desmond Bane. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Van Vliet against Morant. To stop the run. And he knocks the jumper down. Van Vliet's got 12 points.
Off the screen, going to work. Van Vliet just puts out so much effort in everything he does.
Here's Aldama. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Siakam. Offensive rebound. Here's Boucher for 3. Goes up again. Siakam, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Good on the bucket. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter. A difficult situation for Toronto. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Anunoby finds Siakam. Here's Benton. The 3 is up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Pass to Aldama. And here's Adams. He's covered by Siakam. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brooks, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's Van Vliet after the basket by Memphis. Boucher outside from downtown. That shot off the mark. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Now Brooks from behind the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Boucher a screen on Adams. Here's Siakam. True on the 14-footer. Siakam's got 20.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Pass to Aldama from outside the arc. Rebound by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 rebounds in the game. Fires from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
Since we have a moment, let's see who's leading in assists this season. Fifth on the list, Ja Morant.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball, and you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Williams. Outside for Morant. Got it. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Boucher with it. Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. Fires from the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2. 22 points for him.
Got to get up on Pascal Siakam. When you don't, he hurts you with the jumper.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
At your very loudest, 2-1.
Raptors making a change here. Young's checked in. The Grizzlies making a switch here. And Memphis shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Williams on the wing. And again, Memphis no good. And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Now Van Vliet. 12 points for him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
No good on that one. So he comes up empty, missing both. Well, Smitty, instant replay is here to stay. A big part of the game. How has it impacted the NBA, you think?
Well, I think fans and players love that you get it right during crunch time. The one thing I think that can help is to speed up replay. That's what everybody is complaining about.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Conchar. And the shot goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Benton, averaging around 5 points a game. Can't hit from in close. Now Williams. And he lays it up and in. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Benton. Now here's Van Vliet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Van Vliet's got 17 points.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Fires for three. Connects from downtown.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Van Vliet, defended by Jones. Screen by Young. Banton. Soft touch off the glass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Back to Jones. Down low. Uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here's Boucher. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
B.A., you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And, B.A., Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Scotty Barnes comes in for Anunoby. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark is checked in for Aldama. Memphis has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Williams. Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar. With the drive. The kick out to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Conchar.
Raptors foul. DeLon Banton. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Clark. And it's stolen by Van Vliet.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Here's Banton driving in. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 17. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Trent, he's checked in for Banton. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Jackson. Back to Jones. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Van Vliet's got 20.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
Jackson outside. Fires the 3. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Van Vliet double team. Kicks it out to Barnes. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Jackson outside. Tries to snap the cold streak. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He's already a skilled defender. But recently, Jaren Jackson Jr. has stepped up his game. He causes nightmares for shooters now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
And so Jackson nails both of them. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Trent with it. Give him 8 points now. Outside Young. Throws it up high. Achua with the dunk.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. The three is up. Conchar, good. Conchar's got his second bucket on the night.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Van Vliet misses. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Now Trent on the court for Memphis to start the fourth. John Conchar is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Dylan Brooks. The three from Barnes. Gets the three ball to go.
Nice quick decision from Scotty Barnes, and he knocks it down.
And the Grizzlies shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Outside for Brooks. On the wing, Conchar. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And Trent's shot is off. And here's Memphis. Right side Morant. Jackson on the wing. Brooks outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Toronto's going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Trent. And he converts the layup.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside for Brooks. Let's go with a three. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Trent. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The coaches have to love when Pascal Siakam gets in a scoring groove. He's capable of making a big impact on the scoreboard.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Steven Adams checked in for Memphis. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Trent. Grizzlies with the rebound. Konchar's got 4 rebounds in the game. Morant with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Brooks, the pass to Adams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Barnes.
Possibly the strongest guy in the league, Steven Adams forces defenses to be assertive with him.
The line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Barnes. Now here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Anunoby. And here's Morant outside. Back to Adams. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Siakam. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Siakam's got 9 points now in the second half. Adams a screen. Morant with it. Siakam covering. And it's Morant missing. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Siakam against Brooks. Siakam, right side. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. Siakam's got 28.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Jackson with a screen on Van Vliet. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
And then Siakam with the jam.
And I'll tell you, this thing looked pretty much over heading into the fourth, but give them a lot of credit for fighting their way back.
Van Vliet against Morant. Brooks from outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Trent's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Looking to end this cold spell. And he lays it up and in. And it's now only a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Anunoby with it. Checked by Brooks. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. He got a piece of it.
On the block shot, Dylan won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
On defense, the Grizzlies. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Outside for Boucher. 6 to shoot. That three's off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Outside Morant. Adams with a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Adams. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
This is where Adams feasts. Get him the ball in his spots, and he does the rest.
Boucher a screen on Adams. Here's Siakam. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Up top, Morant, guarded by Van Vliet. Jackson down low. Boucher on him. Outside Morant, 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 15-6 run. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Adams. Anunoby passes to Boucher. Van Vliet with it. The 3. The offensive rebound. Outside for Boucher. Back to Anunoby. Siakam against Jackson. Siakam, no good. For Memphis, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berrys, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. The Raptors have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Memphis leading. Pass to Conchar. Back to Morant. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I'm so impressed with the strength of Gary Trent Jr. Excellent at staying in control of his shot.
Now here's Morant. Jackson down low, covered by Boucher. Jackson with a screen on Van Vliet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
And Morant drops them both. Toronto trailing. Siakam outside. Jackson with 3. And he can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Conchar. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Here we go. His second made from beyond the arc in the second half after having no such luck in the first.
Here's Siakam. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Using that length to attack inside Siakam is a major challenge for any defender to stop.
Siakam taking 2 shots.
That's good from Siakam. And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Jones, he's checked in for Conchar. Siakam hits them both. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. From 10 feet away. Rejected by Barnes.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
Brooks against Trent. Adams grabs the miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Morant finds Jackson. Count it. Good. Jackson's got 11 points here in the second half.
When Jaren Jackson's fully engaged, he's capable of dominating at both ends.
To the right side. Here's Siakam. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Jackson against Barnes. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 25 points in the game.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Pass to Siakam. Trent outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Van Vliet. Morant, the pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Trent. And here's Siakam for three. He can't get it to go. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Outside Morant. Jackson for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's the drive. He's off on that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. The Grizzlies have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Left side Jones. Clock at 6. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Jones has got his first points of the night.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Morant against Van Vliet. Siakam, right side. Back to Van Vliet. A shot to stop the drought. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight. The Grizzlies have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Adams. And that one's good. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Outside Anunoby. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Trent from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Ja Morant.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Now here's Jackson. Brooks from outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. Trent against Jones. Looking to get back on track. That one drops for him.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And here's Morant. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation is the buzzer sound. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaron. Congrats on your success.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.